it's going to be long simmering rivalry between Davey Richards, Bobby Fish, their first one-on-one meeting here in ROH.
First one-on-one tonight. Now, Jay Briscoe is off, he's injured, and because of that, there's more of a focus on the tag team titles. Red Dragon, both guys involved. What a great show.
Let's get things started with tag team action. Here we go.
You know, some people just want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Two guys that were born to do that are Zissou Madou and Mike Seidel, the hashtag Party Boys. And you know what? We don't party like other people do. We drink energy drinks and we stay up all night long watching wrestling DVDs. That's right. And a team that's leapt off the screen at us while we're watching those DVDs is Adrenaline Rush. We've watched you guys, we've been studying, we know every move and a counter to every move. And we're gonna teach you how to hashtag party hardy. Yeah!
So they're known as hashtag Party Boys. Rock and Roll Mike Seidel and Zissou Madou. Nigel, was your hand involved in putting this team together?
Oh, absolutely. I'm always looking for some young guys with something to prove. Opportunity to prove something here. Take a look at this crowd. Turn a hole. It's almost sold out. Standing room only. What a great way to start this card off.
It really is. What a night it's going to be. So it's Adrenaline Rush, Darius Thomas at ACH against Zissou Madou, Mike Seidel, hashtag Party Boys here in Milwaukee.
Well, Kevin, it wasn't long ago that this team of ACH and Darius Thomas were in the same spot as these young guys here with something to prove. They've more than done that now. They're really a well-established tag team. Going to give a chance to a young Mike Seidel. And how do you say that name?
Zissou Madou. He's from South Africa.
Yeah, Zissou Madou indeed. I talked to him earlier. The name Zissou, it comes from Zinedine Zidane, who's a French professional football or soccer player. Big fan of Zinedine, and that's where Zissou came from.
All right, so we'll see how this goes. Darius Thomas, native of Detroit, real blue-collar guy. I was talking to him today. Actually working in a factory right now currently, trying to balance that along with school. Wanted to become a personal trainer and making sure that he's in the gym and keeping up on his wrestling training. He says it's about a 14-hour day every day, 7 days a week.
I remember those days, Kevin. You know, when you're starting out in this wonderful sport of professional wrestling, you pay your dues and then some, especially in Ring of Honor. You really have to earn your stripes.
So we got two of the most unique styles in the ring currently. Of course, Darius has become world famous for his blending of capoeira, the Brazilian martial art, along with Mike Seidel, probably the most flexible wrestler I have ever seen, the certified yoga instructor, and has shown great escapability with using his yoga as an offensive weapon, believe it or not. ACH is in. Real energetic guy, ACH is.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You know, it's a breath of fresh air now in this post-scum era that we have now here in ROH. Great drop kick as Madou came in with his hands down.
Back to what got us in the game, you know, pure wrestling, professional wrestling at its finest. Whoop. Whoa. Looks like Zissou there didn't know what he was doing, kind of got a little bit starstruck perhaps.
Now sometimes I want to go to the corner, I want to lure my opponent in, and now he's wide open for an attack from behind from TD.
Now he wants to get out of the ring.
Yeah. Paul Turner right there, just a 1 count. Of course, also tonight, the Women of Honor. That'll be our next matchup, Athena against Mischief. And we'll also see Michael Bennett now, cover to Michael Bennett against BJ Whitmer, a rematch for Best in the World.
Do you think Maria's going to keep her last name?
Well, when the eventual nuptials happen, I don't know. That's a very good question. She certainly is a very strong-minded woman.
Yes, she is.
Will she keep her name of Canellis? Will she go with the hyphen? Wait a minute, knockout kick, no. I'm looking forward to seeing Silas Young one-on-one against Kevin Steen, plus Rhino versus Tommaso Ciampa. Kyle O'Reilly, Eddie Edwards. Oh, another near fall there. And of course, a great four-quarter survival match featuring the television champion Matt Taven, Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, and Unbreakable Michael Elgin. All topped by our main event here tonight in Milwaukee. Davey Richards taking on Bobby Fish. And after everything that Fish has said publicly about Davey Richards, it's going to be very, very physical. You know it. TD fighting out now. Watch out.
Well, they like to party, Kevin, and Seidel's having a party and a half on the outside.
You heard, your fans heard it. The exclusive interview. Party hardy. We like to party hardy. Two.
Zizou's a big guy, isn't he? He's a good, what, 6'3", 6'4"?
He is, and again, just 21 years old, and really just growing into his frame. Both training at the ROH dojo. I know that was where you saw them first.
Yeah.
And impressed the two of them together. Suggested that they partner up, and that's what they've done.
Oh, he needs to get him out of that corner quickly.
Oh, it was so very close. So TD's he's got to get away from Seidel. He's got to find a way to get over to his corner and tag ACH.
Right now, Seidel and Midu, they have one job and one job alone, and that is to prevent that tag from happening. Whoa! Saw Seidel there catch his foot on the top middle rope.
Midu a little shocked there that Tadarius was able to kick out, but TD has been very impressive. Showed a lot of tenacity. Power slam, center of the ring. Zizou Midu, second-generation wrestler. His brother also a competitor, Justin Gabriel. Top young names in the sport.
Absolutely, I didn't know that.
This young team of hashtag Party Boys trying to put together some offense here to put away Tadarius in our opening contest here at Turner Hall Ballroom in Milwaukee.
Well, it looks like he might be going for the rear naked choke, and Tadarius smart to quickly try and get out of that. Interesting.
Senton right across the back. Outside leg hook. 2 count only.
Don't see a lot of smaller guys using that back senton just because there's not enough body weight to really make it effective.
Milwaukee says, let's go TD. ACH saying the same thing. Another tag. Double drop toe hold.
Whoa, look at that, keeps hold. Beautiful. Whoa!
Watch out, ACH in to break up the count. He's had just about enough of this double teaming.
Well, when I saw them in the ring together up there in Philadelphia, you know, I knew that these guys were capable. They're working on their double team maneuvers, spending time together inside and outside of the ring. Whoa!
Elevated out.
Oh no!
Miscommunication, but an opportunity to make the tag, perhaps. No. Thomas lands on his feet.
There it is. error from the young guys. Wait a second. Pushes him through. Oh! Wow!
Great suplex.
Oh, I don't know about that, Kevin.
That was a heavy two.
A heavy two indeed. Either way, whether it was 2 or 3, ACH not waiting around to find out. He's going up. Too long.
Zizou there. They were in the corner of hashtag Party Boys. But now, desperation time for Seidel and Midu.
Oh.
Legs are wobbly. Double knee from the top. This should do it. Oh!
What great action. Hot and fast here in Ring of Honor, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This crowd loving it. I can't hear their words, Kevin, but they need to talk less and fight more.
Well, they've got ACH right where they want him here in the neutral corner. What are they planning on doing here?
Yes, they could be going for a double team superplex. Oh!
Russian leg sweep from the top. Seidel sent down.
Oh, yeah!
What a way to kick things off here tonight in Milwaukee. Midu and Seidel had their moments, Nigel, but in the end, attitude, charisma, heart, and a sensational 450 leads Adrenaline Rush to the victory. And now, these 4 men, they fought their hearts out, Nigel. But this is the part that I always like. After everything is said and done, sportsmanship, adhering to the code of honor, as tough as it might be, this is what they always do.
Absolutely, that's what this company was founded on. That's what guys like Samoa Joe, CM Punk, American Dragon, that's what they built this company on. What? Hey, come on.
That's not right at all. That is not right at all. Hashtag Party Boys need to learn some respect here in Ring of Honor.
That's not going to help them. I'm the matchmaker, and, you know, I'll remember that, Kevin. Next time they're looking for a match, I'll remember that.
Women of Honor taking center stage next here in Milwaukee. The high-flying sensation out of Arlington, Texas, Athena. Will we see the O-face here tonight, Nigel?
I hope so. One of the most spectacular finishing moves I've seen anybody hit. A spinning neck breaker off the middle of the top rope.
Oh my.
Spectacular indeed. She's full of beans.
Mischief has been on a great run of success in Ring of Honor over the last few months. Whether it's been in singles action, doesn't matter. Mischief has fought a number of opponents, Nigel, and her record of success has been virtually unblemished.
Yep, virtually unblemished. If you are going to call anybody a veteran within the independent women's ranks, it would certainly be Mischief. She's really achieved almost everything there is to achieve.
Well, she certainly is, and really has earned a great level of respect. You know, and again, the Women of Honor have always been presented throughout this company's history, indeed, with a great touch of honor. And some of the great women that have competed here over the past, Sarah Del Rey, Maisie Kong, Daisy Hayes, the list goes on. And Mischief is right at the top now. She's at the absolute top of her game.
But you can see the effects there of building that name. Take a look at both of those knees. She has knee braces on both her knees, and you can see there's some tape on that left shoulder there.
Yeah, Mischief has overcome several knee surgeries, but has really put things together over the past 6 months. And her most recent encounter with our broadcast colleague Veda Scott recently on television, Mischief fought Veda. I'll tell you, I was impressed with how Veda was so tough, despite being out-experienced and outsized. And at the end, it was too much. But Veda, I really was impressed with how hard she fought.
She showed me something on that night, for sure.
Brian Gorey, the referee. Slipping out counter to the hammerlock there.
Yeah. Very nice. Into a wrist lock of her own. Trying for a Russian leg sweep. Yeah. Got it. Athena wisely getting to the ropes, keeping that distance. Mischief perhaps unwisely giving her the chance to do so.
Last time we saw Athena in Ring of Honor was at the great event in San Antonio. So Mischief, of course, competed throughout the Midwest through the majority of her career, but there are some Athena fans here in Wisconsin.
Oh, hair pull right in front of referee Brian Gorey. Relaxing the rules somewhat. And that'll get the job done as well. There's one thing bending the rules, Kevin, there's another thing breaking it completely. And because of Scum just completely flagrantly ignoring, flagrantly ignoring the rules. For a while here, we kind of got away from what Ring of Honor was based on. You know, now with them gone, we can focus on that, and that's why I'm excited about the future of Ring of Honor.
And I think, Nigel, you and I have talked off air. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's a re-education process.
Absolutely.
For everyone, for the wrestlers, for the referees. So we'll see how it goes throughout time. But now it's Athena with the Russian leg sweep, but she hangs on. And without the pull of the hair, she sends Mischief face first to the mat. Now is she going to give Mischief a taste of her own medicine again? No, caught, roll up.
Took too long, you saw that. She asked the fans.
Slam the boot right to the chest.
Oh, that's innovative.
Double knees right to the midsection. Shoulders down. Mischief having to roll out to the floor.
That's a veteran move. It's smart. Athena, big, strong legs there. Gee, I wouldn't like to be kicked by her, that's for sure.
Another shriek from Mischief. I wonder if Athena's a bit scared. Tied in the ropes and...
Whoa!
Mischief pleading her case, but it's fallen on deaf ears. Boy, it's such a pleasure to have you here instead of Steve Corino. I mean, I'm telling you.
It's nice to be here, Kev. Whoa, look at that. Never seen that before. It's like she's applying a lot of pressure there on the right shoulder joint, the rotator cuff.
Second time Athena's found herself in the grips of a roll-up and having to kick out at two. She gets to the ropes, but Mischief right on top of her. Well, she's got 5 seconds to let this go, or it'll be a disqualification.
Well, it almost looks like Mischief's a step behind here. Not too aggressive, not pushing the advantage when she has it, Kevin. You think perhaps she's taking Athena lightly?
I don't know. Maybe, again, that it looked as if earlier on when Athena dropped those double knees to her midsection, that really slowed her down. I'm unaware if Mischief has had any injuries coming into this one. Other than, of course, the obvious to her shoulder, which you could see.
Right. See how she stepped away there. Gave Athena the chance to get some strength back.
Now, if she creates some distance, Athena can close it in. Swing and a miss, watch out, Athena!
Oh, beautiful!
Center of the ring! 2 count only. You saw the explosion there from her legs.
Now the pace picking up.
The enziguri right to the shoulder.
Perhaps, maybe she was focusing, aiming for those that injured shoulder. It's clearly injured. Well, you don't get any prizes for counting to 10. You need a 3.
Will this do it? No. I think Athena needs to get on her horse right now if she wants to put this one away. She's got Mischief, for whatever reason, vulnerable. She's got to close the deal. This should do it. No. Kicks out.
But just like that, now the momentum switched. Mischief back on top. Let's hope she doesn't make the same mistake and not press that advantage. Whoa, that's one way to do it. Chest first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, she looks out,
yeah,
Kevin.
This might do it. Nope, she kicks out. Succession of pinning combinations here.
None close. What's the strategy here, Kevin? I mean, thus far, been kind of even back and forth.
Well, again, you got to like Mischief, the experience. I'm sure she's been in situations
Well,
like
we've seen this before,
Wait a
Kev.
minute, go to the desecrator.
Oh! Oh!
German suplex out of the corner, down hard, the back of her head, slamming against the canvas.
Both up at the same time. Oh, but Mischief takes control straight away. Whoa, wow.
Sky high, no.
Super close. You see there, though, she couldn't get her ankles across the Athena's shoulders. That's what you have to do. You have to be able to drive and anchor those shoulders down. Well, this might do the chop. Well, no. Ooh. Nowhere to go. prone.
Got it. 2.
No! Well, Kev, I have to say that would have been a big upset in my book.
That certainly would. One of the few blemishes on Mischief's record here in 2013. Wait a minute, going
Here
for
it
the old
comes.
face. Here we go.
Oh, she got it!
1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. I would say that's the biggest win of her career. You were exactly right.
Well, what an upset! And you could see everyone in attendance on their feet. Trust me, Kevin, we are going to see more of this young Athena in Ring of Honor. To beat a veteran like Mischief. A W there, a mark in the win column is going to get her more bookings on more shows.
A great win for Athena here in Milwaukee. First time Mischief has been beaten in a one-on-one matchup. Now the inherit. Oh, God! The green mist conjured up from the depths. We got to get some help for Athena. The green mist, the blinding mist sprayed in the eyes.
Well, you know what they say, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Mischief there on the lose. I can't remember, you know, other than that one instance, the last time I saw Mischief lose.
Well, you could see how she took to that loss. Athena the winner, even though she doesn't look like one. I've got a feeling we'll see a rematch between these two in the near future.
Prodigy is dead. You see, BJ, last time we wrestled, you wrestled the Prodigy, but he's no longer here. As a matter of fact, someone else isn't here, and that's Bob Evans, because the Prodigy was Bob Evans' prodigy, and he, well, let's just say we had to cut the fat. So BJ, what you're facing is a whole new team, a whole new dynamic, something you haven't seen before. The Prodigy's dead, and BJ, you are too.
Well, there's a lot of questions about Bennett. And has he actually put pen to paper yet? Has he signed his contract officially?
Not yet. I guess he's been busy with other things. Oh, like that.
Well, he severed the relationship with his longtime trainer, Brutal Bob, and I think it was because of Maria. Best in the world. Team Sexy all fell apart. Brutal Bob got the blame and then paid for it on television. So a best in the world rematch between Mike Bennett and BJ Whitmer. The buzzsaw is here. Milwaukee, get ready for a fight. Men of the world title tournament, Nigel.
Both men earned their spots, and I think I'm going to watch this one, and this will give us a good indication of where they'll be seated.
Well, the rivalry between these two began in a qualifying match for a television title opportunity on television. Maria accused BJ Whitmer of either saying something or doing something that didn't happen. It looks as if Maria's trying to be the straw that stirs the drink to motivate Bennett.
Oh! I heard that crack all the way to the back.
And Whitmer was happy with the results of what happened in steel cage warfare, but disappointed that he was the first man eliminated. And BJ will be the first one to tell you he was disappointed. He feels like he's got a lot to prove. Wait a minute now, here comes the buzzsaw!
Whoa! Watch out, Maria! Oh. Not often you see a guy of BJ's size fly with that ease. Whoa.
And you can see the motivation with which he starts off this one. A little different than what we saw in our last match with Mischief, who looked a step slow. I think Whitmer looks a step fast here in Milwaukee.
He's aggressive, he's pushing that advantage that he's had from the very beginning since Bennett ran in trying to take an advantage, but Whitmer saw him coming a mile off. Whitmer's in fantastic shape. Probably looks like a 210, 215, single-digit body fat.
Cover. So Bennett, of course, and Whitmer locked horns at best in the world. Whitmer got his hand raised. Brutal Bob got the blame. The offer on the table for Bennett is a lucrative one. The contract that he has in his pocket has yet to sign. He'll be with Ring of Honor for a long time if he signs the contract, but he's got offers on the table from every wrestling promotion, and as well as offers outside of pro wrestling too. Oh, neck breaker, and you can see that long injured neck of BJ Whitmer had a bullseye on it, and Bennett capitalized. Ever since Final Battle back in December, where Whitmer was thrown from the top rope, head first through a table.
Well, BJ's had a lot of problems with his neck for a long time here, actually. I started out with BJ in the HWA in Cincinnati, and right from the beginning was very influenced by the Japanese Puriso style of wrestling. Oh! And a lot of times, you get thrown on your head. Almost no way to protect yourself. And almost no way to break that fall. And he's certainly suffered the repercussions of it. Homicide nearly broke his neck on a number of occasions.
And in 2008, it all came to an end for BJ Whitmer. But when he got back, healthy, focused, started to want to rebuild the pieces of his career in 2011 and 2012. It's been a long road back, but it's been a successful one. And he's thrilled to be part of the World Title Tournament. Now, wait a minute, what is Bennett doing? He's got Whitmer with his skull right up next to that post. Nowhere for BJ to go. And Maria Kanellis loves it, the First Lady of ROH.
Well, Bennett looks frustrated.
Well, Bennett said on television, the prodigy is dead. And that Brutal Bob's image of what Bennett had portrayed here in ROH is over. And now I guess it's that lady, Maria Kanellis, pushing the buttons.
There comes a point in everybody's life, every wrestler's career, where they have to step away from that father figure, whoever it is. Whoa! Beautiful drop kick.
And Whitmer, whose neck is injured and slowed, tastes a drop kick from Bennett. So Bennett stepping away from that father figure, Nigel, is he at a crossroads, or is this what he really needed to do?
Oh, he had to do it, absolutely had to do it. I think that
shoulders down.
Anyone with any sense knew that he was never getting any further with that doofus running around ringside. I'll have to be honest though, you know, with Maria there, she'd be a distraction for me. If she was my girlfriend, she was stood there, I had to worry about the guy I was wrestling going out and laying his hands on her. That would be a distraction for me.
And
I think she should come up here and sit next to us.
I think I'm good with that as well. So Bennett with pouring the pressure here on Whitmer. Whitmer, who won't quit, he won't give up, continues to work diligently in the gym. But here at this time, feels a spine buster, and this could do it. Center of the ring, no, Whitmer kicks out.
Is he grabbing his arm? His arm's shaking. Oh, jeez. I hate to see that, Kevin. A lot of times with nerve damage, your arms will start to shake. It's because with neck damage, there's nerves that run from your neck through your spine and out to your extremities, your arms and your legs. That's why sometimes when you get knocked out, you start to feel it in your extremities before where the actual damage is. And I hate to see it. I mean, I've been out there myself, and your pride gets the best of you. A guy like BJ is not going to quit. He's never going to say die,
No,
as long as there's a breath in his body.
Wait a minute now. Whitmer's starting to percolate a little bit. Whitmer's starting to fire up. Clothesline knockdown. And again.
Whoa, beautiful. Yeah.
Now corner to corner. Wait a minute. Reverse for Bennett. Charges in. Elbow up, though, from BJ. The boot puts Bennett down. Shoulders down. Sinclair in position. But Bennett kicks out at 2.
Whitmer won a lot of matches with the exploder suplex. The first saw with Yun Akiyama. Here it is. He's going to go for it.
The move that led him to victory over Bennett at Best in the World. This time Bennett had the counter. Wait a minute. Forearm smash. BJ's been good about getting his arms up. Trying to block. Wait a minute. TKO. Really pulled. Oh, and he kicks out at 2.
Well, in my what the Sparta's pinfall, he was sitting low across his waist there. Yes, he grabbed the leg, but BJ's shoulders were not being pinned to the mat. In my mind, that's why he was able to kick out. You can't take those shortcuts, Kevin. Not against a competitor like BJ Whitmer.
All right, so now going for the pile driver, but taking his time.
Looking for that big boot. Watch out.
Oh! Oh, exploder in the corner.
Pin him, pin him.
Got to drag him away from the ropes.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe it was just that time.
Maybe.
He had to drag Bennett away.
It was only 2 or 3 seconds, but that may have been all he needed. Nonetheless, Bennett showed me something here, Kevin.
Well, there is no doubt
Trying
that Bennett's
again.
trying
No.
it again. Nope. The spear from Bennett.
Oh, lands on the back of his head as well.
Box
Oh,
office smash.
And again.
Well, this should do it. 2. No! Whitmer kicks out. The toughness and determination of BJ Whitmer is remarkable.
Come on, BJ. Well, there you go.
Small
Turner! Turner! Come on!
Maria there, come on! Up and down with the pile driver. Got it!
Come on! Kev, you know, here I am talking about, honor has been restored, and sometimes I feel like it's business as usual. You know what? Listen, I'll be right back in a minute. In fact, you know what? I have to go and talk to somebody here in a second. I'll get somebody to cover my duties for a short time, but I'll be back shortly.
All right. Well, thank you, Nigel. And we don't have a camera here, but I wish you could have seen the look on Nigel's face. The re-education process of restoring honor in this company is a long one. BJ Whitmer's got to get looked at. Will Mike Bennett sign his contract and be part of Ring of Honor? What's he gonna do? I think if Maria Kanellis has her way, anything she pleases.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you come in there. Eddie Edwards. You know, we have quite a history together. We fought all over this country, in Ring of Honor, outside of Ring of Honor, in tag matches, in singles matches. And although we have a strong dislike for each other, there's also a mutual respect there. You see, walking into this match, I know you're gonna chop the flesh right off of my chest, turning it into a slab of 90% lean ground beef. And you know, when you step in the ring with the ambassador of Kick-Assiter, you're gonna get kicked in the head, you're gonna get strangled, I'm gonna bend your arm in ways that it's not meant to be bent, I'm gonna punch you in your livers. Eddie, bring the chops tonight, bring the half crab, bring everything. Because if the hunt is on, then consider me the world's most dangerous game. Red Dragon, all day, all night.
Between Mike Bennett and BJ Whitmer. I've been joined by one half of the World Tag Team Champions from Red Dragon, Bobby Fish. Bobby, it is a pleasure to have you here. As always, a big night for Red Dragon. 2 singles matches. We'll talk about your main event against Davey Richards, but your tag team partner, Kyle O'Reilly, against Eddie Edwards.
Kevin, you said it too. Huge singles matches for Kyle and I. And I'll tell you what, I haven't been this jazzed up in my entire wrestling career. I can only, in comparison, say when Kyle and I won the belts, that was an electricity I've never felt before. And I'm feeling some similar types of butterflies in my stomach tonight. When he's by himself. See, Kyle and I, we come out to the same tune. That's cohesion.
Yeah.
That's cohesive.
Now, I know, of course, the last time we were together at commentary, we commented on Eddie's world title opportunity against then champion Jay Briscoe. It was one of the best matchups I've seen this year. What did you learn? What knowledge did you impart to Kyle based upon what we saw that night from Eddie?
You don't want to waste any time when you get in there with Eddie Edwards. You don't want to create any space for him to take advantage of. Get on him quickly and stay on him. Those are my words to Kyle. I mean, I had a bird's eye view for that match, and Kevin, I'll agree. That is hands down possibly the best match I've seen all year.
Yeah, it was a great one, that's for sure. That was in Columbus, Ohio. And here tonight in Milwaukee with the emphasis on tag team wrestling. Nigel McGuinness said, hey, now that the world title tournament is underway, let's have the emphasis on tag teams, tag team wrestling. your schedule is going to get very, very busy with a lot of teams lining up to face Red Dragon.
That's fine with me, Kevin. If you're going to talk tag teams in Ring of Honor, in the world of professional wrestling, the elite, you start at the top, and at the top is Red Dragon.
And of course, recent announcement that Forever Hooligans will be back in Ring of Honor competition here very soon. Alex Kozlov and Rocky Romero. And, of course, the announcement that was made by Nigel McGuinness earlier today at the Q&A session that the Young Bucks are going to be part of the event on August 3rd in Toronto. And, of course, you still have the American Wolves. You've got ACH and Tadarius Thomas. There's a lot of teams that are barking up the Red Dragon tree.
It's only heating up, Kevin, and that is perfectly fine with Kyle and I. We thrive on competition, and every day we want to push ourselves further and further. So line them up, bring them in, as if we weren't stacked enough in the tag division in Ring of Honor. You're going to bring in those names that you mentioned previously, and Kyle and I couldn't be any more excited than we are right now.
So Kyle with the monkey flip, but Edwards tenacious, keeping grip of that left arm.
Kevin, Eddie knows the tricks of the trade.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And then again, so does my boy.
Blocks the chop, but Edwards blocks the kick.
Edwards blocked that kick, but I don't think he's going to block them all. One of those is going to get through, and that's when it's time for Kyle to capitalize.
Well, with two evenly matched athletes, regardless of the sport, wrestling, boxing, MMA, can be that first shot. You land the first one, that could be the difference maker.
You know, Kevin, I heard some of your commentary out here with Davey Richards not too long ago, and I gotta say, you deserve to be applauded for that.
Why?
The fact that you were able to maintain consciousness during commentary by that individual is amazing to me.
Well, I find Davey Richards' perspective on things unique. You know, what you see is what you get with Davey. Oh, wait a minute now.
Shoulders are down. This is amazing. Attaboy, Kyle. Take him over. This is not where Eddie wants to be. Not with a guy like Kyle.
There. Trying to bar the arm. Wait a minute. STF. No, couldn't hold it. Sit out.
That's a stalemate.
That's as even and as good as you get right there.
That's a stalemate.
You know, I'm 46 years old. I grew up, you know, watching world title matches between Jack Briscoe and Dory Funk Jr. That was my introduction to professional wrestling. That's what I love. That's why I love this. That's why I love seeing. That's why I can't wait for the main event with you and Davey, because I think it's going to be more of the same.
I have to be honest. I think that in a lot of ways, physically, yes, Davey and I are similar athletes, and we match up quite well. But Kevin, I don't know if you're going to see as much even Steven between Davey and I as you are with Eddie and Kyle here. I got a feeling I'm going to take it to Davey Richards pretty good here tonight.
Again, great confidence as always. Do you worry? Are you concerned at all with the words that you've spoken about Davey on numerous occasions? They've gotten back to Richards. He's very familiar with what you said about him. Do you worry at all that might play a role in the outcome of the matchup?
You know, Kevin, I hate cliches, but if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. And apparently with David, the truth hurts, because that's all it is. I'm speaking the truth.
Oh my.
And a lot of times the truth is hard to hear.
Look at this.
This one's it's starting to break down a little bit. Tempers are starting to flare here.
A standing ovation for great wrestling here in Milwaukee.
Kevin, I would myself stand up and applaud if I wasn't here to do a job, but I'm here to co-pilot this ship with you. But that's amazing stuff.
Yeah. The biggest thing with Kyle, and whether it's his own maturity or your influence, the one knock on him has been when he lets his emotions rule him, he's made mistakes. Since he's teamed with you, he has kept his emotions in check, and he's had some of the best success of his career.
I would say it's a little bit of both as far as the reasons for Kyle's success, but I'll tell you what, I would never in a million years take credit for that kid being as good as he is. That's some God-given stuff you see right there.
Oh, and look at... So Edwards responded. Edwards knew it was coming. Go ahead, you snap there me, go ahead and kick me, because I'm going to get up and I'm going to do the same.
I'll go as far to say that I'm fond of Eddie Edwards, but the last thing he wants to do is get in a kick battle with oh, come on. That's cheap.
O'Reilly was expecting the boot and instead got the chop to the neck. That back chop. And that's the first time that Edwards has uncorked those lethal chops, but now toe-to-toe, forearm smashes.
What do you think? Temper's flaring a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's my man! You want to respond, Kevin? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
What do you say to that? Oh, that's what you say to that.
Jeez. Okay, Kyle, this is not where you want to be. Watch Eddie Edwards here. He's playing to the crowd. Now that's Davey Richards' influence rubbing off on him.
O'Reilly can only brace himself in the corner.
Come on, Kyle, that's not us. That's not us, Kyle. Stay in our wheelhouse. Come on, Kyle, don't fight him on his terms, on ours.
Catch him coming in.
Don't let him get, jeez.
He's hooked now.
Yeah, you saw where I was going with that, right?
As soon as that other arm got hooked, he's doomed.
Oh my God.
O'Reilly trying to squeeze with his abs as hard as he can to prevent the full extension.
Few positions in our sport are more painful than that.
Oh! Shoulders down, 2.
He shouldn't have counted Edwards' shoulders.
Well, again, that's a fair point.
Talk about bringing a crowd to its feet.
O'Reilly gets the boot up and now goes to the second rope. Tornado out of the corner, no.
All right, Turner, they're in the ropes. How long are you going to leave them in there? Are you watching this?
I am. One of the processes that Nigel McGuinness is undergoing right now is a re-education, reinforcement of the rules with the referees. Oh,
there
shoulder
it is.
breaker out of the corner.
There it is.
And Edwards has to roll outside. He is in agony right now, fans. Well, now, how do we explain this?
Well, they're gonna if you're gonna let the rules slide a little bit on one thing, you gotta let them slide on something else. That's only fair.
whatever happened to two wrongs not making a right?
Well, I think, didn't I mention to you before how much I hate cliches, Kevin?
Yeah, well, there you
I
go.
thought we were friends.
Into the barricade, into the laps of the patrons here in Milwaukee. I think they got to reintroduce the ring crew on how to fasten these barricades. Edwards trying to kick O'Reilly away. That left arm dangling.
Decimating that arm, Kevin. Decimating.
Leg hook two. Well, what started off very much a stalemate. Now, Kyle O'Reilly finds himself in the driver's seat with pouring the pressure on the now injured left arm of diehard Eddie Edwards.
You said it. It keeps going at this rate. Edwards is going to have to learn how to wipe with the other arm.
Landing on that left arm, the sweep of the leg.
So now this is what I was talking about before, Kevin. I had mentioned to Kyle, once you get him where you want him, you got to stay on him. So you can't let up. You can't give him that space to mount a comeback, to transition, turn it around on you. You got to stay on him.
Wait a minute now. Boom. Suplex down on top of that arm.
Exactly, Kevin. That was by design. Kyle placed the bait. Eddie went for it. And then when the trap was set, he launched it.
That
Perfect.
is catch-as-catch-can wrestling at its very core. Although innovative and different, the athletes here in Ring of Honor, and Kyle O'Reilly is one of the very best.
Yes, sir. You said it. You said it. You will see that action here in Ring of Honor and no place else.
I'm really glad that you said that you and Kyle are looking forward to the challenge from all these great tag teams that are coming in. That really, I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Well, Kevin, I'm excited. Kyle's excited. You mentioned the Hooligans before. If I'm not mistaken, that was actually Kyle and I's first title defense. But I'll tell you what, I cannot think of many teams that have fought us quite as hard as they did, and that was the first defense. You talk about the Young Bucks, it's heating up here in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, well, the crowd is back into it now for diehard Eddie Edwards, and he may only have one good arm, but he's going to swing it with all he's worth. German, but O'Reilly closes in with the boot super kick. Both men down.
Just when I thought this thing couldn't get any hotter, Kevin, it does.
But I think Kyle was able to mitigate some of the damage as O'Reilly got that momentum back on his side like you talked about. Don't give that window of opportunity too long to let too much air in.
Right. Unfortunately, right now, there's a lot of space between the two of them. I personally would like to see Kyle close that distance, especially with that bad wing that Eddie Edwards is carrying around right now. Now's the time.
Edwards throws the first shot. O'Reilly responds.
Back to the arm, KO. Back to the arm.
On the stand-up, I got to give the edge to Eddie, just slightly.
I disagree. I got to say I disagree.
But now, if we start to go down and up, if Kyle can switch directions, he'll have the advantage. Wait a minute now. Edwards has O'Reilly on the counter into the barricade.
Now's not the time for Eddie to go high risk, not with that bad wing, Kevin, but I think his ego's gonna make him go there.
Soaring and scoring.
Now to me, Kevin, that's the tragic flaw. That is the influence of Davey Richards at work. Okay, with the bad wing, ring. He's going to put himself at risk in order to go out there and impress these people with a death-defying move. That's the ego of Davey Richards transferring and living through the body of Eddie Edwards.
Wow. You would find ways to blame Davey Richards for the traffic lights being out of sync if you could.
I'm speaking the truth here, Kevin.
So Edwards going for broke. You saw it here. Now, uncorking that chop into the chest of Kyle, who's on the retreat, trying to get as far as he can away from Die Hard. Little help from his friends over there.
That's where he wants to be, is away. You said it. He wants to be away right now. Make some space. Shake the cobwebs out. Get yourself together.
O'Reilly's his head is up. He sees Eddie going to the corner now.
And he's going to the people as he goes to the corner.
Double stop, but O'Reilly able to get out of the way. Wait a minute now, roll up. Shoulders down, 2. Crossface.
He's not going to be able to pull back quite as hard with that bad wing, Kevin, is he?
No, he's not. He even had to let go with his left arm for just a second.
He's not going to get Kyle in this one. He's not going to be able to get him with that bad wing. There's no way.
Had to trap the leg instead of the arm.
I'll go as far to say as he may have done more damage to himself in that position.
Just pulling with that arm,
Yes.
and that's a, you know, again,
Yes, sir.
that's great analysis right there. Wouldn't have thought about that. But there you go, very simple.
It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
It is a thing of beauty. Close the distance, Kyle.
Here he comes in, no. Eddie's right there for the counter. Here comes Edwards. Oh, no! Edwards went for broke and paid for it.
I don't even have to say it. Just keep your eyes open.
Oh! Well, the end might be near for Die Hard Eddie Edwards. Charging in, nonetheless. Oh, the enziguri. Can he try?
He can't work.
This is where he tries the chin checker.
See, oh
cross-arm
my
breaker.
God. Talk about capitalizing on a mistake.
Wait a minute now. Shoulders down. O'Reilly lets go of the hold, but Edwards there with the Achilles lock counter. No.
Any submission that Edwards is going to try to apply where he's got to use that left arm is going to be null and void. Bang.
2, no.
Oh, come on, Turner.
Now, wait a minute. That count was fair. That count was consistent.
That count was slow.
So both men wounded and weakened. An outstanding wrestling match here in Milwaukee. Kyle O'Reilly, Die Hard Eddie Edwards. Bobby Fish is here with me as we call the action in this great one-on-one encounter. Bobby Fish in our main event later on against Edwards' tag team partner, Davey Richards.
It's been action from the word go here. It hasn't let up one bit. I don't know how much longer they can go at this clip. Something's gonna give here.
Something may have just gave right there.
Back to the arm.
Back to the cross arm breaker.
We're gonna see an ugly injury. They stay in this position much longer.
Edwards able to slide his lower half just far enough to get the rope break. But the damage is done, Bobby. You can see it right there.
Certainly, certainly. He's not even back to his feet. And you've got your mind on that pain. That pain is something you can't get out of your mind. It clouds your thinking. So even though he knows he's got to get back up, he's not even attempting to get back up because he's thinking about how much that arm is hurting him.
And look at even Kyle just trying to pull it. Edwards desperate. That wounded animal syndrome kicking in. Uh-oh, wait a minute now. Very dangerous. Eddie having to use his head, anything he can to desperately send O'Reilly down.
Paul Turner should be getting him out of the ropes. He didn't, so Kyle had to take matters into his own hand.
He didn't.
You could see that.
Oh! Now up on the shoulders.
I'm begging Paul Turner to do his job.
Powerbomb. Oh, no! Counter. Achilles lock. Stop it away. Stop it away. Referee might have no choice. And he stops it. And the referee stops it. He had no choice. What a match!
Outstanding competition, Kevin. Outstanding match. But I can't sit here and lie to you. I am thoroughly disgusted, thoroughly disappointed with Paul Turner's inability to do his job at the end of that contest.
Well, again,
Incompetence is not something that should be accepted in Ring of Honor.
it was as even as you get. And now the referees are attending to O'Reilly. He didn't tap out. He didn't quit. Paul Turner made a judgment call for the health and safety of Kyle O'Reilly and called for a stoppage.
He didn't tap, he didn't quit. If anything, that's proof of the greatness of the tag team that you people know as Red Dragon.
Well, Bobby, thank you very much for your commentary as always, and good luck tonight in your main event match against Davey Richards.
Thank you, Kevin.
Listen to that reaction.
Well, the second half of Reclamation Night 1 kicks off with Rhino, the man beast. Nigel, what's the deal with Rhino?
Well, he had a contract. To be perfectly honest with you, he was on the fringes, and he had some dates that he had to fulfill.
Well, I don't mind him being here, but we know what he's motivated by, and that's money. He's as dangerous as it gets, but then again, his opponent here tonight takes danger to a whole new level. The ring announcer here tonight in Milwaukee. Better get out quick.
That's a great way to start off against the man beast Rhino. Take it to him.
Ciampa already sliding down the sleeve, exposing the bare bone. The knee strike, wait a minute, Rhino on his feet. The hard-charging man-beast clothesline knocking down Ciampa. Ciampa came back to in-ring action. His matchup at Best in the World against Michael Elgin. Unbelievable that he's 9 months removed
from
nice. Major reconstructive knee surgery. And already Rhino sliding to the outside. That is his domain out on the floor. Ciampa walked into that one. He's going to have to watch out if he wants to survive Rhino here tonight.
Well, he made a perfect call there. Ciampa walking out into Rhino's domain, setting up some difference here. Whoa!
The barricades are going to sue for non-support. And as we saw him do in Baltimore, Tommaso now pulling up that thin layer of padding outside the ring, exposing the bare floor here in the historic Turner Hall Ballroom, trying to suplex the man beast. Wait a minute. Oh!
Referee Brian Gorey there being sent out. Try and get this back in the ring. They'll check on Ciampa. It was a good game plan from Ciampa. Start hard and fast and don't give Rhino a chance to get moving, but...
Yeah, run him in the barricade, suplex him on the floor. Instead, Rhino had the answer for that.
Ooh.
Ciampa drives those knees with authority.
Ciampa's focused. He was always a focused individual, but after taking that time off to come back from the injury, really second to none in terms of focus.
Well, again, there was a lot of... Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
There was always a lot of distraction around Ciampa, whether it was the embassy or the business dealings with R.D. Evans. Now, on his own, you can see how devastating he can be, but then again, so is Rhino. The only man he answers to is the president that is on the dollar bills that he is paid with.
Well, he gets a lot of them. What's Ciampa's strategy now? He tried the strategy of not letting Rhino get a foothold in this one. That's failed. What does he do now? Hope Rhino gets tired out?
I think this is the time where Ciampa starts to go back to the 9 months of lonely recovery and starts to think about those agonizing hours spent in rehab. Having to walk up just simple 3 flights of stairs to his condo.
Ooh.
Cover 2.
That's a lot of body weight to kick out underneath. Such a thick individual Rhino
He
is.
certainly is, and we know Ciampa's got circled on his calendar that world title tournament. Face first.
Ooh.
Pouring the pressure on now. Two count. Rhino taking his time now. Almost savoring the moment. Ciampa starting to fight back.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, there we go, look at it. Crossface. No. That's a choke. He's looking for a choke there. Version of the Cobra clutch. But leaning back with a lot of pressure. Rhino has to try and shoot that left leg underneath himself. Try and get out of that. Or get to the ropes.
But the harder Ciampa leans back, the more difficult it is for Rhino to swing that left hip through.
Oh, he had the power to just get to his knees anyway.
Driving that surgically repaired left knee, still braced into the midsection.
Watch out! Whoa! Whoa!
Ciampa pops right back up almost on instinct, now retreats to the corner.
Whoa, look at this. Big guy will fly. Oh!
Huge tackle from the second rope. In the center of the ring, 2. And Ciampa kicks out. There were many moments during the matchup with Ciampa and Elgin at Best in the World where I wondered, does Tommaso Ciampa really have it still in his guts? And he proved that point, that he does still, that fire still burns bright. Up on the shoulders, but Ciampa slides out.
Whoa! That took some strength. Oh!
German suplex, 270 pounds, and now Rhino retreating to the corner, but into the domain of Ciampa.
Whoa! Rhino managing to get his head underneath that middle turnbuckle to try and alleviate some of the force of those knees.
Now placing Rhino up on the top rope. No way.
Oh, well, Ciampa's strong, and I know he's trying to get that knee back as strong, but I would not be trying to lift a man like Rhino up my shoulder.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of weight and a lot of pressure on that knee.
No way. Oh, superplex all the way down. Rhino kicks out.
Do you think he has the strength to get Rhino up for Project Ciampa?
Well, that's probably the million-dollar question right there when it comes to determining a winner or loser. Ciampa has Rhino weakened. He's almost daring the man-beast to get back on his feet and fight him.
Well, he's giving him too much time. He was down. Whoa! And that's what you get for letting the Rhino recuperate. Oh, this could be it, Kevin.
Oh,
he's out!
The knockout knee! Got it!
Beautiful. Holy. Knockout knee is right. Look at that. Rhino's still barely moving. Caught him square on the chin. Perfect counter puncher.
Absolutely perfectly placed knee to the hard-charging gore from Rhino. Tommaso Ciampa now goes to the World Title Tournament, looking to win, looking to fulfill his destiny. The long road back continues for Tommaso Ciampa.
Kevin Steen, as far as I'm concerned, you don't even belong in Ring of Honor anymore. The way you tried to kill this company, you want to take money out of my pocket? I'm not some kid living with his parents. I'm a man who's got a family to take care of. And you want to try and take away from my livelihood? Kevin Steen, you call yourself Mr. Wrestling. You're not Mr. Wrestling. You're a joke. And I'm gonna expose you tonight. I'm gonna show everybody exactly why Silas Young is the last real man in professional wrestling.
Well, the mission statement of this man is very clear. He is the last real man in pro wrestling. He thinks women don't belong in the sport, and he's going to make his point of view known here in ROH. Silas Young.
Silas Young been in and around Ring of Honor almost as long as I have. Always been a great wrestler. But this is really a new edge to him. Calls himself the last real man, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
A determined look on that face. Standing ovation for Kevin Steen. And I didn't think anyone would be a favorite in front of this crowd against a guy like Silas Young. But Kevin Steen is certainly that man.
So it's Kevin Steen, one-on-one versus Silas Young. Well, before Silas Young adheres to the code of honor,
Well, he's got a few words to say.
I'll shake your hand, but first, I have to get something off my mind. I thought you were going to say you had to get something off your chest, and I was going to say you should probably... Like I said, I'll shake your hand, but I got to get something off my chest first. And I'm not talking about my hair, dumbass. Look at you, Kevin Steen. You're not a man. You're fat. You're pathetic. And you're weak. But that's not even the worst part about it. The worst part is that you're a former champion for this company, and it's disgusting. When people look at Ring of Honor, they were looking at the face of the company, they were looking at you. And Okay, well, you see, the thing is,
And that's Kevin Steen's point of view.
Well, a difference of opinion now leads to a slugfest as referee Brian Gorey calls for the bell. Silas Young running into the brick wall.
When was the last time you saw Kevin Steen throw a drop kick?
I don't know. But you know what? Now that Scum is no more, maybe this is a new page for Kevin
Whoa.
Steen.
I'm sure Silas Young wanted to prove something here in front of his hometown crowd. This isn't the guy to prove it against, really. Well, it is if you can get the job done. He's sure he's got his work cut out for him. Doesn't really even have the hometown advantage, does he?
No, not at all. Well, Silas certainly isn't one to retreat from his opinions. I don't know about that. Kevin Steen drove the final nail in Scum's coffin, and honor was restored. Steen proved he could be trusted, he could be trustworthy. And now Kevin Steen is in the World Championship Tournament. He looks to regain the title. Oh, wait a minute now. Paul Turner's coming out here, trying to assist Brian Gorey in getting this one back in the ring.
Well, I told the referees, I said if the action spills on the outside, make sure another referee comes out and tries to get the action back inside. You know, Ring of Honor has been about a clear winner and a clear loser since day one, and that's what I want to see. Unfortunately, I missed one of the best matches on this show because of that, so I have to go back and talk to someone.
Yeah, I know. Kyle O'Reilly and Eddie Edwards tore the house down. Oh! And the ring shook. And the floor almost buckled here in the historic Turner Hall Ballroom. Again, it's part of that re-education process that we're all undergoing. Wait a minute now. Steen kicks out at one. You know, in the era of war, combat against Scum, a lot of the rules were cast aside. And that was the price of battle. That was what had to happen for ROH to eventually win the war over Scum. But everything needs to be level set now, Nigel. Is that pretty much what you're saying?
100%. You know, now we've come out of the way, we can focus on what got us to the game. Two guys get in the ring, the best guy leaves the winner.
Silas taking some time to run his mouth.
Take a look at Silas is back there. Couple of red marks showing up. Ooh. Oh!
DDT drove him. Can he follow up with the pinning combination?
Oh. Almost decided to opt against that. Try and get some energy back himself. Yep, Silas in a dangerous position. We've seen Kevin Steen go for that cannonball in the corner.
Yeah. So as Young retreats,
Watch out!
It's not exactly safe. Here he comes, charging in. Swing and a miss.
There it is. Oh!
Got him! 2! No! Young kicks out.
Whoa, nice.
Roll up, shoulders down. Did he have a little assistance there as well? Couldn't see from our vantage
Could not
point.
see from our vantage point, but impressive stuff from Silas Young. Wow, look at the ease that he gets him up.
F sank, no. Lariat follow through. 2.
Well, we saw an upset earlier tonight, didn't we, with Athena getting the win over Mischief.
Certainly was an upset.
Not to take anything away from Mischief, but if Silas Young were to get the Duke against Kevin Steen here, wow.
Yeah, and it really would, again, set the stage for great things. Silas Young with an opportunity to be part of the world title tournament. A rematch with Adam Page, though, so he's going to have some work to do. Their matchup recently on television has everybody still talking about it. Wait a minute now.
Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Look at how Steen so quickly capitalizes after the powerbomb.
Oh, he got it.
No, he kicked out.
Now Steen now looks like a caged animal, ready to pounce. Oh, he muscled him up there.
Wow.
Look at this, Kevin Kelly. Whoa! Oh my word.
Pop-up powerbomb. Package pile driver.
That's all she wrote. Well, not the homecoming that Silas Young was hoping for tonight.
I think it's great to see that Kevin Steen now is on that road of reclamation. Beginning here tonight in Milwaukee, the post-scum era, part of the world title tournament. That man has to be one of the favorites. Can he become a two-time champion? We will find out here in short order.
fighting music.
I think the ring announcer is staring at the girls. He might want to think about telling everybody that Taven is here and it's four-quarter survival time.
The following contest is a four-way matchup. Introducing first, wrestling out of Los Angeles, weighing in at 215 pounds, accompanied by Truth Martini, Matt Taven!
Well, that doesn't leave much up to the imagination, does it?
No. Well, they're too hot for TV, but I guess all's fair here in Milwaukee.
What a great crowd we've got on hand tonight, Kevin. Super hot. Now they've got a real treat in store tonight with this four-way.
Well, he got his hand raised at best in the world, but it wasn't very satisfying for some critics out there who said Adam Cole's win over Roderick Strong was a little bit cheap because it was a count-out win. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, a win is a win is a win in my book.
City, Florida, weighing 207 pounds, Adam Cole!
Meteoric rise for this young man, just turned 24. Talk about meteoric. Oh.
It's put up or shut up time. We're on the verge of a Ring of Honor World Title tournament. And tonight, well, tonight's the type of night that everybody's trying to show the world what kind of champion they can be. But Matt Taven, Adam Cole, Jay Lethal, so you picked a short straw because you got to look across that ring at me.
So it's Elgin, Lethal, Cole, and Taven, four-quarter survival here in Milwaukee. Of course, we probably should mention that when last we saw Scarlett on pay-per-view at Best in the World, Nigel, her top came off, left very little to the imagination.
Yeah. That was in my imagination for a long time.
All right, so adherence to the code of honor. All right, so it's tags, legal tags in and out. We'll see two men in at all times. And we'll see how this one shakes out.
Well, what a great roster we have here in the Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? As these four guys were coming out, it really made me proud to be part of this company.
Yeah.
You know?
And they are stars. There is no doubt about it. And I've seen stars of different generations compete in different companies. And the guys here in this ring and what we saw earlier with Steen and with diehard Eddie Edwards and Kyle O'Reilly, I mean, they're stars in this company from top to bottom. Cole looked to be hell-bent and determined to start this one off with Elgin. And so here we are. Of course, Elgin and Lethal were on the front lines of the war, fighting scum. I know they bonded a great deal over that. Their bond began really with that #1 contenders match at Supercard of Honor earlier this year, in which Elgin was victorious. He enters the world title tournament, Nigel, as the first entrant, as the #1 contender, and you've got to like his odds, even though it is a 16-man tournament.
Well, he has to know that he was the #1 contender. He has to believe in his heart of hearts that he would have beaten Jay Briscoe. And, of course, had the match gone on, he certainly would have beaten Jay Briscoe because his shoulder is absolutely wrecked. And that was the reason why there was no way in good conscience we could let him go out there and wrestle that match. Nonetheless, Elgin has to come in as one of the favorites.
And I think Elgin's words were, we got a look at him traveling on the road late one night, where he basically said, you know, the rumor was that the title was going to be awarded to him. He didn't want to win it like that. He wants to win it. He wants to earn it. And I think that really speaks to the character of the man that is Michael Elgin.
Elgin looking strong as always, but quite lean as well. A little leaner perhaps. I wonder if he's been working harder on his cardio in the gym. I'm not sure. Whoop.
Quick roll up.
No.
Blocking the arm drag attempt with sheer power. Here goes Cole Tornado. No.
Trying for that guillotine choke. He couldn't get the hands hooked.
Swing and a miss. Leg sweep. Figure 4 a little early. Elgin kicks out at 1 for the drop kick.
That's the thing with a style of match like this, Kevin. You have to understand that just as soon as you get the advantage, there's 2 corners which your opponent can get tagged out. So, in my mind, the smart man starts on the outside. Oh, especially after that.
Yep.
Wow, just a 1 count though, Kev.
Yeah, that's, again, I think Cole really is, he's heard the critics before, no doubt about it. And I think, you know, the words that he heard from many, from inside the fraternity and out. There's an opportunistic tag from Matt Taven. You know, in the wake of that battle, that great matchup he was having with Roderick Strong. Strong gets knocked off the apron of the ring, driven through the table. Cole's first instinct was to go out and help him in, but instead at about 15 of the referee's count, he sent Roddy down and went in to get the count-out victory. All right, so now Jay Lethal wants a piece of Matt Taven. Lethal came very close to reclaiming the world television title at Best in the World. Controversial outcome. Matt Taven instructing Truth Martini to pull the foot. Taven gets the win. One of the things I look forward to changing here in this new era of Honor.
Wow, you see how quick Lethal was out there? Man, didn't give Taven a second to get his win back, but again, look at that.
And just as quick, pounces on him.
I love what Lethal's doing there. Pressing that advantage.
Taven now backing Lethal into the corner, reverse to the center of the ring. Taven extends the long legs, up and over and out again. Oh, wait a minute, Silesia is there. One of your favorites, Nigel.
Yes, indeed. Lethal likes.
Yeah, you're a tough guy behind your girl. Uh-oh.
Oh!
And unbeknownst to the beautiful powerhouse known as Silesia, tagged himself in a less than honorable fashion and then tagged out the same way. So Cole is back in now, this time against Lethal.
Oh!
Lethal kicks out at 1. Float over after the snap suplex. Referee Paul Turner right there, this time a 2 count.
You wonder if Matt Taven will want to get in the ring again after that first effort.
Well, he couldn't find any escape from Lethal at all. Lethal made a mistake there, dipped his head a second too early. This time the figure
we go.
four, countered into a small package. So Elgin was able to send Cole away with the figure 4. Lethal countered into a pin, 2.
It's going to take a lot more if Adam Cole's going to get a figure 4 on any one of these 3 guys. Competition here in Ring of Honor is just so tough. It takes so much to get a 3 count against any one of these 4 guys.
And now Cole and Lethal toe-to-toe. And Lethal getting the better of the exchange. Cartwheel, drop kick.
Nope. Left the back door wide open.
Yeah, and Elgin now realizes that Adam Cole is in a weakened state. He wants to get a win here in 4-corner survival.
Up he goes. When he stops, nobody knows. What are we up to now? 45.
Yep. One full minute. Cover. Oh. I wonder if Lethal thought Elgin was showboating a little bit there.
Well, he was. There's no doubt about it. And I think that's why he pulled him off, though. He pulled him off because he wants to win.
Elgin knew the counter from Cole was coming. The enziguri, though, sends Elgin down. Oh, what a look at
Truth, that wanker. Am I going to go and have a word to him?
Wait a minute now. Here comes Lethal.
Well, now it's breaking down. All thanks to Truth Martini. Oh!
Taven there to hang Lethal out to dry.
Oh!
Look at how quick Taven is to cover him. Cover him too, no.
But where did this advantage come from? It all started with that wanker Truth Martini interfering, at least trying to.
I think part of it too, the athletes are going to have to block those distractions out going forward and not let Truth Martini become a difference. Taven out, really taking his time, savoring the moment here.
Oh!
Gets caught in the wrong part of town. That's on that massive back of Unbreakable Michael Elgin.
Oh! Well, Elgin prone there, and Taven needs to do more than just choking.
And look at Martini.
Oh, this little whip it on the outside. Willy Wanker. I swear, Kevin, I'm only going to put up with this for so long.
Well, again, I look forward to the day, and I know that day is coming. Oh, that's nice. Look at how quick Lethal is.
Well, it's clear now we've seen on a number of occasions in this match where someone had a guy prone, tried for a 3 count. One of the other 2 guys on the outside came in, broke up the pinfall. You've got to be thinking, there's no way you're going to beat a guy when the other 2 guys are on the outside. So what do? You get the 2 guys in, make a mistake, and you come in and try and steal that pin. That would be my strategy.
Yeah, and again, that's Adam Cole very quiet right now, out on the corner. Lethal more animated. Uh-oh, look out.
Oh!
Lethal just tagged himself in.
Well, he may have been listening to me all the way up here, trying to capitalize.
Opportunistic, too.
Whoa.
No.
Cole was late on coming in and trying to break up that pinfall. Had Matt Taven not kicked out, this one would be over. Look at that, pushing the advantage. Wow. Lethal really impressing me.
Yeah, he really
That
is.
killer instinct, he is not giving his opponent a chance to breathe.
I think Lethal is proving that his focus second to none right now, too.
Lethal's got a great opportunity in this tournament.
Hey, now Cole just tagged himself in. Lethal was unaware of it because Taven was hitting him while Cole tagged himself in. But now Cole comes in quickly on Taven.
Well, Taven better be careful here. If he doesn't watch out, he might be in almost a 3-on-1 situation. These guys can tag in and out on him as much as they want.
Up on the shoulders. Oh, neck breaker. Elgin in to break it up. Lethal sends Cole to the outside.
Well, yeah, Turner didn't see the tag. That's a great call from Paul Turner. Did not see the tag. Therefore, Adam Cole still legal. Well done, Paul Turner.
Now we see the tag.
And as I said, you know, Taven's in a really bad spot now. In the early match, he tried to keep out.
Snap suplex. Another kick out from Taven, but how much more does he have left in the tank? Uh-oh.
Well, that wasn't a smart move on Jay Lethal's book, if you ask me. Watch out, Turner. Ooh.
It's been a tough go of it for Taven. Here comes Lethal. Oh!
Jeez, did you hear that? Right in the head.
Cover! 2!
Wow. Taven had no way to protect himself there because his arms were trapped on that middle rope. Kicked right in the head. Oh, there's a blind tag. Lethal didn't see it coming. Oh!
Down goes Cole.
This place coming to their feet. Clothesline after clothesline after clothesline.
Lethal wobbly in the corner. Standing switch. O'Connor roll. Taven hangs onto the top rope. Oh! 2!
Scarlett Bordeaux running around to do her best.
Watch out now, Adam Cole in from behind. Was he thinking about the power bomb? Perhaps. Oh! 4 minutes mark on the jaw of Cole.
Oh! Nearly 500 pounds on the shoulders of Michael Elgin. Oh! And now Elgin running roughshod over everybody.
Oh,
high
German
angle.
suplex. No.
Oh. Dropped him like a child right across his shoulders. Will he try again for another minute suplex? Lethal's not going to give him chance. Oh!
Super kick.
And
One from
another.
Cole.
And a third.
One
Oh,
from
that got him.
Taven.
That got him. Oh, Kevin, it makes your hair stand on end. This is Ring of Honor, and I am proud. All 4 men right for the picking. But Cole rolled to the outside. Smart move on his part.
Yeah, he's the only one right now that can't physically be pinned at all. Lethal sends Elgin away.
Watch out.
Oh, he's got that DDT hook. No. Enziguri to the back of the head.
Oh, that looked like
Nails
the
him.
J Driller.
Elgin,
Oh, boy.
was going to deadlift German here. Wait a minute, Taven on the move again. Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
beautiful, beautiful. But no, watch out. Look at this, no. Try for the Florida Key suplex.
Sunset flip, no.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, my
Oh, he
God.
turns him over.
Dead weight, but got him up. Watch out. No, 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 no. This could be it. Figure 4, no. And here he goes. Oh! Does not stop. Whoa! Listen to this. Oh! Yeah!
Uh-oh, watch out,
come on.
Silesia.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh!
1, 2, no!
That's it, Brian Gorey. Get those girls out.
Get
to the back.
Well, they've been warned, that's for sure. Taven went for the DDT again. This time. Oh, what a lariat. Elgin
Jesus.
tagged himself in. He and Lethal legal bet. Lethal combination.
Kevin, I'm almost dumbfounded at this absolutely amazing show and display. Athleticism, guts, determination. Oh! There's the tag.
Cole now taking advantage of it. Uh-oh.
No. Oh. And everyone down except for Michael Elgin. Oh. That's got to be it.
1, 2, 3. Elgin wins.
What a match! Well, despite the interference from the House of Truth, one man stands victorious.
Well, the #1 contender now has a ton of momentum on his side as his march to the world crown begins.
Well, it speaks volumes about the competition here in Ring of Honor, Kevin. These three guys could have very easily just teamed up on Matt Taven, but instead they wanted to see a real winner in this one, and that's what we got. God, it makes you proud.
Yeah, that was great. Absolutely great. So Elgin and Lee, Taven's out of here. Truth Martini collecting the pieces of the World Television Champ. But these three men who do fight with honor, and Cole refuses to shake Elgin's hand. Well, that's disappointing. So Unbreakable Michael Elgin wins 4 Corner Survival here in Milwaukee. Main event time here in Milwaukee.
The singles match between the other two members of these tag teams. I'm not going to miss this one.
No. The arrogance of Bobby Fish and his outspoken nature cannot take away from his in-ring skill. But some of the inflammatory comments that he has made towards Davey Richards tonight come home to roost.
are speaking for him.
So here we go, our main event, Reclamation Night 1. Davey Richards, Bobby Fish. First time these two men have met one-on-one here in ROH. And when you talk about a small circle of fighters, Bobby Fish, Davey Richards, Kyle O'Reilly, Eddie Edwards to a certain extent, there's a few that run in that circle, in that pack. And certainly the things that Bobby Fish has said have resonated back to where Davey Richards lives, where he trains, his training partners. So there's a lot of pride that goes into this as well. And they're starting fast.
Well, I sent Bobby Fish out here. He came out to do commentary earlier?
Yeah, he did.
What did he have to say for himself? Much?
Well, what he says, basically he blames Davey Richards for everything. He says that anything that Eddie Edwards has ever done, any mistake that he makes in matches, is because of the influence of Davey Richards. And he points to Davey's ego. He's the first person that I've ever said that I've ever heard say Davey Richards has an ego, and that he's ego-driven, egomaniacal. And he continues to harp on this theme, and I'm sure it's bored deep under the skin of Davey Richards.
Well, we all have an ego, Kevin, at the end of the day. Anybody that steps between those ropes has an ego. They like to be watched. They want to be the center of attention. But there's a difference between having an ego and letting it rule you. And I think that's what Davey took exception to.
And of course, you know, some have said that, oh, Bobby is just trying to get up under the skin, you know, because it makes for good talk. Hey, it gets him a main event spot here in Milwaukee, that's for sure. But what you have really, two very, very evenly matched athletes, much like we saw earlier on with Kyle O'Reilly and Eddie Edwards.
Well, showboating a little bit there. Japanese stranglehold. Applying the pressure. Bobby Fish needs to get out from underneath his legs, and yeah, that's one way. Hell of a moustache. And if he can just step through, that's another way right round the back. Nope. Decided to let go of the hold, go to the headlock instead.
So, Davey Richards and Bobby Fish, in an era where, you said it earlier during our Q&A, tag team wrestling is really going to take the main spotlight now. And Bobby, I was glad to hear him say, Nigel, that he and Kyle as Red Dragon welcome all the teams that are coming in, whether it be Forever Hooligans, the Young Bucks, the Wolves, whomever it might be, Coleman and Alexander, Adrenaline Rush, doesn't matter. Bring all the teams in that you can. We want to prove that we are the best team in wrestling.
Well, they can do it. Oh. There we go.
Shoulders down. Bridge.
Oh.
Almost a quick end to this one. And while, of course, no titles at stake here, this is about pride and momentum. Pride because Fish has really torn down Davey verbally, and momentum because the Wolves want the tag team titles in the worst way.
Whoa, there it is. We've seen that called a number of things, trailer hitch, and look at that, really into the Indian deathlock now. Either bump backwards or bridge back and grab that neck. Either way, there's not a lot Bobby Fish can do other than try and get to the ropes.
when Davey does them, it drives Fish crazy. He says, oh, it's his ego. Look at his ego. I think Davey's having some fun right now.
Yeah. But he's kind of taking Fish lightly. Tell you, someone had me in deathlock and was gyrating their hips like that. I'd wait until I got out of the hold and I'd slap him right in the face.
Yeah. Now Fish is starting to get annoyed, but at the same time, look at him. He's letting some air out of the ball here, and he's jawing with the people.
Oh, I'm surprised Davey's giving him that time on the outside. We saw with Jay Lethal. If Jay Lethal had been in there, he'd have been out.
Yeah.
Throwing Fish rack in straight away.
I'm not surprised that Michael Hogan was victorious, but my takeaway from that last matchup was how great was Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
And I'm a little disappointed in Adam Cole. I understand it. I can appreciate it. I understand it. But now that's two different times that he's walked away from a code of honor.
But we're seeing an evolution of Adam Cole to a certain extent, you know. How long here has he been the golden child, you know? Such a meteoric rise. And at some point, you know, that worm's going to turn.
Yeah, and Bobby Fish trying to mock Davey a little bit. Paid for it. Uh-oh. Shoulders are down. Poked him straight in the eye.
Well, David gave him the opportunity to do that. Creating that space. Bobby Fish doing the same thing. Whoop. Well, all I can say, Kevin, is perhaps it's early in the match, so both these guys know it's going to take a little bit more to get a pinfall or a submission, so they're having some fun in the meantime.
Yeah, it's true. And I think in the post-world title reign for Davey Richards, putting back things right with the Wolves, having some fun. I think he's trying to recapture why he got into wrestling in the first place.
Yeah, you can't blame him for that.
He was under so much pressure as world champ. Wait a minute now. Pressure from outside the company and within the company and within himself, and it really changed him. And that's not the first time that that's happened.
Absolutely not. I can tell you, it's everyone thinks being the world champion's the greatest thing, and trust me, it's a good thing, but really the pressure sometimes can destroy you. Leapfrog after another. Whoa!
Really got high on that drop kick.
Yeah.
Fish rolling out to the floor.
Watch out. He likes to kick. Ooh.
And Fish was right there. You see Davey Richards down hard on the floor here in the Turner Hall Ballroom.
Well, without the benefit of an action replay, we can't see exactly how he fell there. For a second, it looked like he fell on his knee, though. That knee may have hit the apron. And just muscling him back towards that ring post.
Very tight here inside the barricades. Probably less room here in Milwaukee than in other venues. The configuration of this historic building. So with our ringside cameras and photographers and our security staff, it's tough to negotiate outside, but it's important to realize you can't win the match on the outside.
Well, what a great experience for the fans, though, Kevin. There's very few professional wrestling promotions of this stature where you can really get up close and personal.
Cover.
One.
Yeah.
And just.
You know, the fans that are tuning in here, whether on DVD or through RHWrestling.com, you know, at Ring of Honor live events, there's no phoning it in. There's incredible matches all night long, top to bottom. Cover. Fish coming in, Davey there with the response, but now Richards down hard. Richards went for one of his patented moves, that running kick down the length of the ring.
Ooh.
Fish was there to counter, and the match and its complexion has completely changed.
Well, I was just about to say that Fish hasn't focused on any one body part or injury, but perhaps that's what he's doing now. Going for that left knee. You've seen a lot of times in tag teams. One second.
Cover.
You've seen a lot of time in tag teams when you're so used to having someone on the corner there to tag in, and you're so used to only beating people by having the help of your partner, that when you're in a singles match, sometimes you get lost a little bit.
Again, the adjustment period has been talked about before. There is a clear favorite, and that is Davey Richards. When it comes to the emotions of the fans, who they like and who they dislike, it seems as if the Ring of Honor faithful, no matter where we go, are universal and unanimous in their dislike for Bobby Fish. Down goes Richards.
Still far too close to the ropes, though.
Yep.
Fish should have dragged him back into the middle.
And Bobby Fish, of course, who's done so many tours of Japan.
Whoa.
Oh, my. Well, that might be it. No, it's not, because Davey kicked out.
That was innovative. That thrust kick to send Davey into the ropes. And the side savant kick to knock him down. But he hasn't stuck with that leg. He's now going back to the ribs. Trying to wear down the machine as a whole, I guess.
What? Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Here goes Fish now.
Whoa!
He's trying to fly, but he can't quite catch up with the American Wolf. Now, Davey.
There it is. Electing to throw him back in instead of trying to use the apron for his advantage. Well, we see, oh, you see that? That left knee twinged a little bit.
Couldn't use the left as the lead, but got enough for the missile drop kick.
Oh, and a second time. I wonder if Fish noticed that.
Yeah, again, his eyes were towards Davey, but was he so focused on the punishment that he's absorbed?
You see there, Davey throwing those kicks with the right, having to use that left leg to brace. I wonder if that takes some of the power away from those kicks.
Good decision there by Sinclair with Fish in the ropes. Now, wait a minute. Risking disqualification here. Diehard Eddie Edwards victorious earlier on. Referee stoppage over Kyle O'Reilly. The other two members of Red Dragon and the American Wolves in our main event.
Well, Fish really needs a victory here, otherwise it's 2-0 for the American Wolves. Whoa, whoa, pinfall.
1, 2, oh boy.
Oh, you see how tight that Rich is at him here. Look at this. Armbar. Davey needs to get that knee across the shoulder, otherwise that's exactly what's going to happen. There it is.
And cross arm breaker.
But no. He's managing to bend his arm. You see how his arm is bent?
Yeah.
He hasn't got that arm fully extended. And he's in the ropes.
You can see the contortions of Bobby Fish, though, as he desperately, from keeping his arm bent to rolling his hips to eventually flipping over, did everything he could desperately to get to that bottom rope.
And now Davey reveling in this reaction. Oof. Now and he's going back to the well. Will we see perhaps a double stomp? Nope. We've seen him like to hit that double stomp before.
Yeah.
Damn near killed Paul London.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thankfully, we'll see Paul return to Ring of Honor action in Toronto on August the 3rd. But he absolutely KO'd London with that one. Down goes Fish.
Well, there it is. This is a perfect opportunity for a kid. But no. Oh, give Fish his dues.
Yeah, he really uncorked that kick as desperate as he could. In the late stages of an event, the sweat on the ropes makes climbing so precarious, so dangerous.
Look at that.
Super, Falcon Arrow.
Cover him.
1, 2, no!
Oh, an ovation going out here from the jam-packed crowd at Turner Hall in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Even Al Snow on the edge of his seat. Whoa, that got him on the chin. Oh, dangerous, dangerous area. Oof. Uh-oh. Ooh, Kawada kicks right to the head.
Oh, yeah.
Try and get guys, yeah.
Technically, both men are outside the ring.
And a
Todd
knee.
Sinclair would be well within his right to start counting them.
Watch out.
Oh, my God!
Holy.
Well, now,
Eddie watching in the back.
Eddie was
Edwards.
watching in the back. Saw what just happened. Same thing with Kyle O'Reilly. Concern for the condition of Davey Richards from Eddie Edwards.
Well, you mentioned before how Adam Cole beat Roderick Strong with a count out. We could see another thing here.
Yeah, this is it.
What are we up to?
19.
19.
And oh! Oh, he got
beautiful!
2. No!
Bobby Fish is showing me something here. whether you like his attitude or not. Bell to bell in ring, one of the best professional wrestlers in Ring of Honor today.
Eddie Edwards down cheering on his partner. Richards having to dig down deep. Fish swing and a miss. Standing switch by Fish. German, no.
Beautiful roll up. Watch the ankle lock. There it is. There it is. In the middle of the ring. Fish has to do a forward roll. Roll to his side. One or the other or get to the ropes. Richards needs to drop down and hook it. Okay, that's one way. There it is. And that's it. Hook in deep. That's an Achilles lock now. That's an Achilles lock.
Well, he left that left leg open.
Oh, there, beautiful. Scorpion deathlock. Sharpshooter. Call it what you will. It's all baggage.
1, 2. Oh, so close.
Whoa, let everybody on their feet.
A mistake from Bobby Fish. Richards looks to capitalize.
Oh! Tope con Hio! Davey Richards flies, and everybody is on their feet. What a great atmosphere!
Oh, we talked about how tight it was. Richards soared into the third row.
This is like a rock concert double stomp. No!
Oh!
He's out!
One! No, he kicks out at 1!
Unbelievable! What fire! Oh! Fighting spirit refuses to quit.
Alarm clock!
And now perhaps we'll see it. Yes! Surely that has to be it.
1, 2, no! Back into the ankle lock.
What is it gonna take?
Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, kick. He caught him across the top of the head. It looks like Davey's out. He is.
He is out. Bobby Fish is your winner. Bobby Fish scored victory for Red Dragon, back at best in the world with 1 kick. And that well-placed kick right there leads Bobby Fish to victory over Davey Richards.
Well, in part you have to give the assist to Kyle O'Reilly. But nonetheless, that devastating kick, we saw it with Tommaso Ciampa, just how devastating one strike can be.
So Bobby Fish gets some momentum on the side of Red Dragon, but the next few weeks and months are going to be super competitive for those tag team titles. Fans, for Nigel McGuinness, I'm Kevin Kelly. Thank you for joining us here, Reclamation. Good night, everybody.